Hello, friends, and welcome back to r/IDontWorkHereLady. And before we move on to our 3 news stories, I want to say thank you to everyone who supports the channel with likes, comments, and subscriptions. And our first story, about a lady who really wanted to talk to the boss, but I think she won't like the result. She wanted to speak to my manager, so I called the person who manages my life. This happened yesterday. I was in Canadian Tire. For all of you non-Canadians, it's like a mix between a Walmart, a Home Depot, a Bass Pro Shops, and an auto shop. I was wearing jeans and an old red polo shirt. The employees there wear black pants and a red polo with a triangle and maple leaf logo on the chest. I was getting wipers for my car because mine aren't clearing the rain off my window anymore. It's a riveting story. They have this touchscreen thing there where you select the vehicle and it tells you the specific size you need for each wiper and brand. I was fiddling with the screen and going through the different sizes and makes of wipers and reading reviews on each one. I research everything before I buy it. Drives my wife crazy. So I hear someone behind me say, "Excuse me." I think she wants to use the screen to figure out what wiper to buy, so I move to the section that has the wiper brand I'm interested in and start looking for the size I need. My assumption was wrong. She followed me to where I was now poking through the very badly stocked wipers. From now on, I'll be me and she'll be Douche Canoe, which I'll shorten to DC. DC, why did you walk away from me? That's rude. I didn't even know she was talking to me at this point, so I just kept looking at wipers. DC, this is unbelievable. I'm talking to you. It finally clicks in that I'm the one she's talking to, so I stupidly turn to face her while gripping a 28-inch wiper like a toddler holds a crayon. Me. You talking to me? DC. Yeah, you. I need to know what size wiper to get for my Mercedes. Me. That's what the screen's for. And I gestured towards it with the wiper in my hand, and I went back to searching for the second elusive 28-incher. DC. You're terrible at your job. This isn't proper customer service, she said all huffy. Me. I don't work here. I'm gonna go back to this now. DC. I want to speak to your manager right now. This isn't how you treat customers. Ignoring me and refusing to help me, it's disgraceful. At this point, she kind of stomped off, but only a few aisles away, and the aisles in the automotive department aren't full height ones. They're like chest height, so you can see right across the whole department. She just does a few laps of the aisles around where I am. She's looking all over the place for a manager, but not going far. I think so she doesn't lose sight of me. Me. Still don't work here, so gonna be hard to find that manager, and you're not listening to me. Okay? I say to her and trail off as she's obviously not caring at all. I go back to my wipers. While she's on her walk, I find my wiper and start to head toward the checkout. She chases me down, gets in front of me, tried to stop my escape before a manager gets there. DC, no, you're not allowed to leave until I speak to your manager about you. I have had enough of this buffoon. I pull out my phone and call my manager. I'm self-employed, so I call the one person in my life who could reasonably be called my manager, the wife, henceforth referred to as boss. Me. I'll call her for you. You're not going to be able to find her here. I put it on speakerphone so the crazy lady could hear, and as the phone rings, she's giving me this superior smirk like I'm about to get my butt chewed out. Me. Hey, how's the trip going? She's on a business trip. Boss. Great. I've been having some excellent meetings with the L3s. VP level people. What's up? Me. Picking up some wipers. Boss. Oh, and you're so jazzed about them you needed to call me in the middle of the day? DC is getting really frustrated at this point. I'm obviously not getting to the me getting fired fast enough for her. Me. Nope. Got a lady here at Canadian Tire who wants to talk to my manager. I kind of thought you're the closest thing to that. You want to talk to her? Boss. What the hell, lab tech? Am I on speakerphone? Me. Oh yeah, the crazy lady can hear you. How else is she supposed to talk to my manager? Say hi to the crazy lady. So DC is finally starting to realize that I don't have a store logo on my shirt and that maybe I'm not an employee? Boss, you're such a jackass. I'm sorry, ma'am. My husband's an idiot, but he doesn't work there. I started laughing at this point. Me. It's cool, hun. She's kind of slow or something. Probably doesn't realize I'm laughing at her. I say through my laughter while DC makes some kind of appalled noise from the back of her throat and stalks off. I managed to get my wipers and leave the store after that without any further incident. My wife thinks I was mean to her. I say I was fighting stupidity with dumbassery. And we move on to our second story. Why is the office next door closed, and why can't you help me? To set the scene, I run the front desk of a small therapy office in a small town. My office is attached to a small healthcare office, regular doctor's office, that also runs as a Suboxone clinic. I don't know much about Suboxone other than that it's used to help get individuals off heroin or another similar type drug. My office and XYZ Healthcare are in the same building, but are very different companies. It'd be like having a GameStop and a Subway located next to each other in a strip mall. Me is me. Skytel Eck is the entitled crackhead. I'd call her Karen, but she didn't look like a typical Karen. Granddaughter of the Karen is possible, though. My office is open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. During this time, minus the hour my boss mans my desk so I can take lunch, one can find me perched by my phone, ready to greet anyone who calls or walks into the office. XYZ Healthcare changes their hours every few months, so I've not bothered to memorize their schedule as it's posted on their front door for the public to see. Every day, someone will come into my office asking if XYZ-HC is open or if I know their hours, which I politely inform them we are separate corporations. I do not know. However, hours and phone number are posted on the door. Usually they say thank you and carry on with their day. Not today, though. I'm making my appointment reminder calls for the day and happen to look up as Eck whips into our parking lot and screeches to a halt, sideways, taking up 3 spaces and blocking others from easily getting around her. It's a very small parking lot, and her truck is pretty big. As I've got no one scheduled for appointments this afternoon, I figured it was somebody late for an appointment with XYZ-HC and go back to my calls. I don't even get to finish dialing the next number on my list, and Eck is at my window, banging away angrily. Now on my window, I've got a sign posted to please not knock on my window and that we'll be with you shortly. As I'm on the phone, I raise my hand to show that I acknowledge her and I'll be with her in 1 minute. This was not enough, as she proceeds to scream at me through the window, so I hang up the phone before the person I'm calling answers and hears Eck's obscenities. Me. How can I help you today? Eck. More demanding and yelling than asking, why is XYZ closed at 2:30 today? Did they close early? Are they open? Me. I'm sorry, miss, but I don't know XYZ's hours of operation. Is there a different company than mine? However, their hours are posted on their door as well as the number to their main office. Eck, screeching at me. I just checked. Their door is locked. When are they open? Me. That's unfortunate, but again, they are a different company and you'll have to get their hours off of their door. At this point, Eck has burst into tears and melted into one of my lobby chairs. Eck, are you saying that nobody can help me? Why did XYZ-HC close early? I need my medicine. Why won't you help me? This being the shortened version of her fit, add some fake sobs and some cuss words and you'll get the gist. Me, I'm sorry for your frustration, but again, this is something you need to address with XYZ-HC. I work for ABC Therapy. You'll need to address your concerns with XYZ-HC. The tears stop, the theatrics stop. Eck has demanded that she speak with my supervisor because she needs to see her doctor. My supervisor happened to be in a meeting that I was not about to interrupt, but Eck does not know this. Me. Sorry, miss, but she's currently out to lunch. If you'd like to bring it up at XYZ-HC, though, you can go into their main office at blah, 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 or call them at 1-800-I-DontWorkHereLady. They'll be more than happy to address your concerns. Would you like me to write that down for you? Y'all, she was livid. Eck. I don't know where the F that is. I'm going to make sure you won't be able to work in this town again, etc., etc. And she thrashed some chairs around and stormed off. My supervisor heard the commotion and came to see if I needed help. Upon giving the rundown, she doubled over in laughter over the silliness. Thankfully, Eck left before we had to hit the panic button. Though I can't lie, it would have been very exciting. If you're having a problem with our customer service, you can leave a complaint at 1-800-I-DontWorkHereLady. And our third story. I really can't help you. I promise. On to my story. This happened today. A bit of background. I work in a Walmart, but not for Walmart. I'm employed by a third-party vendor, and my sole job is to sell postpaid phones. I'm allowed to ring up prepaid and postpaid phones and some mobile accessories, and that's it. As you may or may not know, all Walmart employees wear a fairly distinctive dark blue or bright yellow vest with the Walmart logo plastered on both the front and back. I, on the other hand, am dressed in black dress shoes, black slacks, and a black polo, and a badge on a lanyard declaring in very large print that I work for a different company and am mobile only. This morning I was sitting in the corner of the electronics kiosk on a laptop doing company-required training with my headphones in. I suddenly realized someone was pounding on the wall I was leaning against, and I look up to see a woman with the haircut. I'll be me, and Dense B will be DB. DB, ugh, finally, come mix some paint for me. Me. Actually, ma'am, I'm not able to do that. If you go back there, and I pointed to the pickup desk about 20 feet away, they can call someone over for you, though. DB, no, I want you to do it. You're just sitting there doing nothing. You can come help your customers. Me. Well, like I said, I'm not actually allowed to do that. I showed her my badge. I don't actually work for Walmart, and I'm only able to deal with the phones. DB. Well, you're not busy. Either come mix my paint or get someone else to do it. Now, I could have gone and gotten the pickup desk to page someone over for her. I've done that for more polite customers in the past, but not for her. No way. Me. No. I actually am busy, and I couldn't help you even if I wasn't. If you want help, you'll have to go to the desk. DB. I want to speak to your manager. Me. That's a problem, since my manager is in city 3 hours away. I don't work for Walmart. If you want help with paint, go to the pickup desk. DB, as she walks off, I'm going to complain to the manager about you. Me, facepalm. So about 10 minutes later, the Walmart manager comes over and says, so there was this lady just now who said you refused to help her? Me, yeah, I told her I couldn't help her mix paint because I was mobile only and not one of your employees. Walmart manager, oh, so did you tell her why you couldn't help her? Me, yep, about 5 times. She really just didn't seem to get it. Walmart manager just looked at me. Classic Walmart. Hey guys, thank you all for watching the video to the end, and I'll see you on the next one.